Hello, and welcome to another Story in Nature Challenge Day. Today I'm sitting by one of the bird feeders at Balnamoon near the threshing barn. We have a great view of the fat ball feeder, and the fat ball feeder is one of the favourite places for the blue tits to go. So today I'm going to tell you the story of Little Blue Tit and his big adventure. This is part of a series of stories that you can look at on the RSPB website. Little Blue Tit looked at the trees and bushes all around. He knew this world, but beyond the trees and bushes something flashed in the light. "What's that?" he asked his mum. Mother Blue Tit looked into the distance and said, "Oh, that's the sea. You don't want to bother with that." "The sea?" said Little Blue Tit with a sigh. "It looks so shiny and sparkly. Look much more interesting than trees and bushes." "I want to go to the sea," he said. "Why would you want to do that, my little feathered dumpling?" asked Mother Blue Tit. "You've got all you need right here. You have trees and bushes to live in, and all the caterpillars you can eat. What more could you want?" "Adventure," said Little Blue Tit. "Well, if that's what you want, go to next door's garden when the cats are out." She said, "That's adventure enough for me." Little Blue Tit didn't say anything. He was too busy looking at the sparkling sea. The next day, Gull flew past. "Excuse me," said Little Blue Tit. "I want to run away to sea." "Do now," said Gull. "You don't look like a seabird to me." "I can be," said Little Blue Tit. "Ah-har, and a yo-ho-ho. Well, it's a hard life being a seabird," said Gull. "I can do it," said Little Blue Tit. "Well, that's yo-ho-ho so," said Gull. The sea was a lot further than it looked, and soon they were flying out over cliffs and across the big blue waves. "Whee!" cried Little Blue Tit. But by now his little wings were very tired. "I need to sit on a branch and get my strength back." He couldn't see any branches. In fact, he couldn't see any trees. "When I'm tired, I sit on the sea," said Gull. Shall I do that bit again? "You sit on the sea," said Gull. "But then I have webbed feet to help me paddle." "I don't," said Little Blue Tit sadly. "I have little claws for gripping branches." "Well, sometimes I sit on the cliff," said Gull. So Little Blue Tit sat on a narrow ledge on the crowded sea cliff. "I'm hungry," he said to a razorbill sitting next to him. "What do you eat?" "I eat fish from the sea." "Oh," said Little Blue Tit unhappily. "I don't know how to catch fish. I can only catch caterpillars." The wind blew. It was wet and cold. "Nest," said Razorbill. "We sleep on cliff ledges. That's what salty seabirds do." "Oh," said Little Blue Tit. Being a seabird didn't seem much fun anymore. "I'd rather be snug in my tree hole where it's warm and dry," he said as it started to rain. "I think I want to go yo-ho home." So he flew back to his mother amongst the trees and bushes. He much preferred adventures in the high trees than he did on the high seas. And that's the end of your story. But Little Blue Tit's still munching away.